So we just got off a phone interview with the three principals involved in the Tim Hortons Burger King tie-up. It was Mark Kyra, the CEO of Tim Hortons, Daniel Schwartz, the very young 33-year-old CEO of Burger King, and Alex Baring. He's a managing partner at 3G, the private equity firm that owns Burger King, and he's going to be executive chairman of the new company. Claire, what did you find particularly interesting about the call that we just had?
Well, Kristine, I think it's almost just as interesting the things that they don't want to talk about as the things that they do. They really seem to want to focus on the growth potential for Tim Hortons, the potential for penetrating into the U.S. market and becoming a really well-known coffee brand. They don't really seem to want to talk too much about the details of how the deal came together.
Yeah, they're really sticking to the party line, and they also didn't really want to talk about the tax inversion concept, which is really what a lot of people are saying the main reason behind the deal.
It's true. It's interesting. They've, completely on the conference calls they've had today just flat out deny that there are going to be any tax savings whatsoever, not even that they're not doing it for tax reasons, but that there isn't even going to be any tax savings.
Which doesn't make sense to me because it's well known that Canada's corporate tax rate is a lot lower. They're moving to Canada, therefore there must be tax savings. And a lot of people are saying that not only are there going to be tax savings, significant tax savings, but that's the whole reason why they're doing this in the first place.
So, Kristine, what do you make of all of the focus that they have on how much things are going to stay the same, of how it's going to be the same Tim Hortons that Canadians, know and love?
Yeah, well, it feels like they're really trying to reassure Canadian customers that don't worry, just because you're going to be owned by an American company that's actually owned by a Brazilian company, nothing's going to change in Canada. The Tim Hortons that it's going to stay consistently the same. You're still going to be able to go and get your double and donut in the morning. You won't notice any major changes. One person I talked to, though, said this is interesting, that we might start to see some of those combo restaurants popping up. Combo Burger King, Tim Hortons, which is kind of a strange mix to me, but that is a possibility that could come out of this tie-up.
Yeah, I think you're right. Although Mark Kyra said that we're not going to be seeing any Tim Hortons coffee sold at Burger King with it, which I think is interesting as well.
Interesting. Does Burger King have its own coffee? I must admit I've never tried their coffee. For Claire Brownell, I'm Kristine Owram at the Financial Post.